Yo, what is up, bros? We are back throwing down another challenge. This time around, our first one-star country. I let the member bros decide which allied one-star we would start out with first. They chose Greece. And so that is what we're throwing down today. The plan is all three artillery generals thrown down in Europe, along with Goring, all heading straight for Berlin. That is, if we ever make it through Boris. Gotta make it through Boris first. I thought about going to Rome. But then I thought, you know what? We get a lot more help with Berlin. I think the British missile technology is that every round. Boom! Bulgaria goes down. And of course, you know what happens when we take Berlin. Boom, throw down a couple super heavies. Manstein, Guderian, and then we move in to Japan. But I'm still saying, guys, and this, I have tested it enough now that I can say with 100% accuracy, Japan is harder on the regular mode than the challenge mode. Japan doesn't do anything in the challenge mode. Now, everybody else is harder. But Japan isn't. I don't know what happened to Japan in challenge. I wonder if they forgot to do something with Japan. It's like Japan is playing regular mode inside of the challenge mode, and everybody else is so much better. I think that's what's happening. I think I've cracked the case. Bros, before we get too far into this, must remind you, yes, you're probably like me and you forget. And that's alright. But I'm gonna need you to like the video. I mean, if you're enjoying it, if you think it's crap, then I wouldn't force you to like it, but I mean, if you enjoy it, go ahead and like it, throw down a subscription. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It's free. It'll make your day a lot better. You'll have a better day if you subscribe to the channel. I guarantee it. It'll make you feel better. You did something, you helped a bro out. Some lonely bro that likes war games in Kansas, you know. You just help that guy out. Which will make your day better. What didn't make my day better today, and I don't remember, did it come out yesterday or the day before? So Company of Heroes 3 released. I think it was yesterday. And I was looking at the reviews. They're not that great as of right now. On Steam, it is mixed, which is depressing because I think Company of Heroes, as far as RTS games, is in a league of its own. Now, I like, you know, Strategic Command. I like Strategic Mind. Panzer Corps. What are some other franchises like that? Command and Conquer. What are some other ones? Men at War. Those are all great franchises. I mean, weeks worth of playing time. And you're still having fun. However, like I said, Company of Heroes are in a league of its own. It pains me to see bad reviews on it, especially when I wanted to buy it and play it. So basically, from what I've read, a few pages, it's a lot of people complaining about the graphics look old, and that doesn't really bother me. I mean, I'm playing mobile games. I mean, look at the graphics I'm playing now, and I still play this game 5 years later. And if they keep updating it, I'll play it another 5 years later. It's like, sometimes I get in the comments, people are just like, I can't believe you're still playing this game. Bro, you're playing the same Call of Duty game for the last 20 years. Like, all these games are the same. The graphics change a little bit, maybe some new guns. You could say the same about freaking Easy Tech games. Now that they're updating them. Before you couldn't, right? Before you had to rely on mods only. But now you're actually getting updates. And a lot of people I don't think realize that watched the channel when I first started, you know, putting up videos. And they probably stopped playing this game years ago. That now it's actually getting updated. So I'm here for it. If bros can play Call of Duty for decades, I can play this. Anyways, where was I going? Was that reviews? Yeah, so they're talking about the graphics. And another thing they're talking about is just it's really buggy. I mean, it reminds me of when I was reading the reviews for Cyberpunk. And everything was glitchy and bugged out. That's kind of what I'm seeing with the reviews. And it's 60 bucks, right? This is not a cheap game. And look, as far as fun, it's going to be well worth 60 bucks. The OGs of the channel will remember back in the day. I don't know if I played both of them and uploaded content on them. I think I only did the second one, maybe. But I have hundreds of hours on both of those, the first and second one. So for those of you who've played the second, I think the second one was way harder. Right, I got all the DLCs too, so I played through everything. The second one was a lot harder if I remember right. I hope I'm not getting them mixed up. I think it was the second one that was a lot harder. I went through it on the hardest level. The hardest setting and beat it all. And it was absolutely insane. It took luck. I mean, I did develop great skill at the game. Boom, Germany goes down. But it also just, you know, like probably every RTS game, you need a little bit of luck as well, especially on the harder settings. Anyways, I like it's like the AI was 2 or 3 steps ahead of you. If you were like, hey, I'm gonna roll out with armor this time, I'm gonna go full tank, you go into their territory, they have the largest anti-tank army the world has ever seen. And they're ready for you. On the flip side, you're just like, hey, you know, I'm just gonna get infantry out quick. There's not much fuel on this map. I'm just gonna use infantry. And then all of a sudden you go into their territory. They have the largest sniper army, the largest mortar teams, mortar squads. What else do they use against infantry? MGs. MG emplacements, yeah, it's just like they know exactly what you're doing. I think while you're off map, the AI just switches their units to whatever counters yours. I don't think they actually built them. I just think it switches. Actually, I've never thought that before, but now that I do think it now, I think it probably does. Would that make sense? Like, cause it's on the hardest setting, so that would almost make sense. I mean, if you're like on brutal setting, like at the very beginning, the AI may not know where you're going, but then it builds a bunch of stuff that is not, does not match up good against yours. But the AI just changes it. I never thought about that. But that's how it does work, now that I think about it. Anyways, I'm still going to play Company Heroes 3. I just don't know when I'm going to buy it. I really don't want to buy it when it's completely bugged out. Even though I'm sure I would still enjoy it. If I had to take... Okay, out of the ones that I can remember just off the top of my head, I'm just gonna list them. I mean, I'm not gonna put too much thought into this. So this is fluid ranking. Company Heroes is top. I would say maybe second place would be Strategic Mind. Yeah, I would put Strategic Mind. Third, I would probably put Probably Panzer Corps. Fourth. Men of War, probably. Fifth. Strategic Command, sixth. Command and Conquer. And like I said, those are just the ones I can think of right off the top of my head. I'm probably missing some big ones. I mean, if I'm throwing like mobile, you know, like World Conqueror in there with those. I don't know. It's too different than those desktop games. I don't even think you can rank them along with each other. I don't think. There's just too much difference in what you can do. I'm trying to think of if I forgot any other big. I know there has to be other big franchises I forgot. I think that's pretty good for myself. I remembered what? 5 or 6 of them just off the top of my head. Yeah, but if you want to see the old company heroes, I got playlists. I wanted to go back through it again and play all of them on all the missions on the hardest setting. But the videos would be so long, and I don't really want to break those up, those type of videos. I mean, breaking up a conquest is one thing. Breaking up an actual mission into a bunch, I mean, I hate to do it with Strategic Mind, Blitzkrieg. Hey, speaking of that, I was looking. Now, I don't know what the missions are. I don't, because I typed in, like, how many missions are in Strategic Mind Blitzkrieg. And I landed on their actual site. And so they had the mission names, like, blacked out, so you couldn't, you know, they wanted you to be surprised with what's upcoming. But I did see there was 2 missions left after Kursk. Now, we know one's gonna be some type of battle for the UK again, because we did see them landing there. But I don't know what the other one would be. I mean, would it be going into the US? Or is it gonna... I mean, is it gonna follow, like, this possible alternate history timetable? Does Goring knock off the Führer? I don't know. That could change a lot. I don't know what's going on. All I know is we're getting close to the end. And I believe I already asked, I believe I already put up a poll for which strategic mind we would play next. Obviously, you guys wanted the Soviet Unions. So we're going to be playing Spectre of Communism next. And then, I mean, there's only 2 other ones. There's the US one. I forget what that's called. That's Freedom something? I don't know. And then there's the, is there another one? Yeah, there's the... Boom! Italy goes down. There's the one in, What? There is another one, isn't there? There's like a Pacific one? I'm pretty sure there is. I hope I'm not confusing that with another game, but I'm pretty sure there's like a Pacific one with ships. With glorious ships. Then we're already nearing this didn't take too long. I thought the... Boom! Spain. Yeah, of course my allies kind of screwed me all along the way. He's taking all the cities that would help me out the most. Japan didn't do crap. I'm telling you, they forgot to change Japan. Japan is stuck in regular mode. Thrown into a challenge mode. Yeah, I mean, we can wrap this up, no problem. So anyways, just be looking for some Company Heroes 3 at some time. Damn, that gave us a lot of... 75, nice. 60, nice. 50, nice. That gives us a lot of resources. So yeah, we're at 13 of 15. Alright, bros, if you are enjoying this content, you know what to do. Slap like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will back here for our next upload. Peace! Bruchminati out.